Vohio. Noticing the phone. Oh right, I forgot I had that there. Hey look, it's Ada Wong.
Get out of here! No way! I'm not going to abandon my own sister!
Kaine, what's going on?
Death.
Don't be fooled by this lady. She's a shade.
So are you. Oh no.
No! No!
Yes, actually.
You people are the monsters here!
Stay back.
I could go for a
Sister is one
hydration.
of them now.
I don't care what she is!
It's something to do.
She's my sister, and I love her.
Ah. Dark fart. There's another noodle head. Oh no, how many times does Kaine die?
Kaine!
Arse. I bet there is Wizardora Rule 34. Hopefully only of Wizardora and the furniture though. Wasn't it a kids show? I think there were like kids on the show. Ah! Bitch. Look at all this shielded wonderland.
What madness. These people are behaving as if we are the villains.
What else was watched? Nothing immediately comes to mind.
Kill them! Kill them now!
Wait,
You've got to stop
I might be
this.
missing subtitles up there when the shades are talking.
Please, you have to stop.
Emil!
We need to get out of here. Kaine! Kaine, get up! Hurry!
Villagers are under attack over there.
Hairball on the right. That was there before though. Oh wait, no, we fight that big ball thing here, not the lizard. There were the
I blame you for all of this!
Ernest movies, like Ernest Goes to Camp and stuff. I enjoyed those as a kid.
What could those black swirls be?
They could be black swirls.
Go away. I can't deal with this. Just leave me alone.
We're gonna have to deal with it, lady. Arse. It did no damage.
Down, Bob. That hurts. What are you doing?
Wait, did someone just say that hurt? The shades are talking with human voices.
What's happening?
Hair. Again. A blood hair explosion. Ah, it's an angel ball. Oh, beautiful! Again. I don't know if I said that last time.
By my pages.
Yum,
Is this
yum.
beast a shade as well?
That thing sucked up the villagers.
Yum.
No. If we keep
Okay,
this up,
have fun,
we're gonna kill
Butane.
them all.
And see you latte.
We can't let that happen.
Boiling Kettle Theatre Company. What the hell kind of... I think that was a new subtitle. Oh no, what's different?
I feel something from within the creature.
For someone like me with a bad memory, how am I supposed to know what's a different experience or not? Isn't this one?
Is this the combined power of all those shades?
It will take more than a barrage of magic to stop us. The first to waver is the first to die.
Maybe this isn't when I have to go behind it.
I sense magic coming from the center of that eye.
You sense it? Oh, what gave you that idea? Oh,
Wait! I think those are actual people!
Hold nothing back.
they can die then.
Those are shades. The surrounding tentacles appear to deflect magic.
Blonky Nopkins.
Now, focus your magic on the beast's center.
Absorb the ball blood. Oi, I'm the one who wants cloacas. I guess you can have hers. I guess this looks like it could be a final boss. A formless mass of weirdness is usually the final boss of a JRPG. Or something. Or an optional boss like Ozma from Final Fantasy IX.
Look out! Something's coming!
Does this one I go behind?
Its weak point is located around the back. Try attacking it from above.
Backside.
I'll try to pin it down!
Emil!
Don't pin it down, it's not sexy.
Emil!
I'll keep it busy! You should be able to attack! From behind! Go around and get it! Please, hurry!
Yeah, I'm
Emil can
working on
handle
it.
this. We must circle behind the creature at once. You must strike it in the eye.
I'm striking it in the arsehole actually. In a sec. This takes all of the years.
Did we get it?
Oh,
It is escaping to the inner level.
I'm coming! Gotta
I don't want to know that,
catch
Emil.
my breath!
Careful, Emil. Won't help anyone if we lose you here.
I never beat Ozma. It was too hard. But at least one nice thing about Final Fantasy IX bosses is they're hard, but they're also over fairly quickly. So rather than struggling for a long time only to die half an hour into a boss fight and doing it all
Beat
over
the hell
again,
out of that thing. How can it still move?
you don't have to redo too
My
much,
powers are beyond even my greatest suspicion.
usually. That's very threatening, that is.
Take it out!
I'm on it.
Oh yeah. Wait, it's not over too quickly for me. It hasn't started yet. What? Now that is a mighty Thum. Hasn't really done much though. Oh. Porcupine. A red Sonic came out of him. Several deleterious abnormalities have been found with a sub. How are you supposed to read that? Fucking piece of nonsense. Be a good game where it says it's loaded and press space to continue.
Emil, wait.
It is a good game, I just mean Holy shit, I'm trying to talk. That's my preferred way of them doing loading screens.
Emil!
He's gone. His instincts have taken hold. The ultimate weapon is being deployed.
He's about to fart the city away again.
Ah, fuck. This ain't good, sunshine.
Uh-oh. There is a different bit. Good thing I didn't skip. It is good, actually. All the people Kaine hates just got died. And I protected her with my manly arms. All it takes is a hug to protect you from a nuclear blast. Or whatever. A black hole. I am a dragon. Do people not feel when a dragon puts it in? Or is this about something else? Oh no, this is new, I think. Uncontrollable magic. I have to protect the people I love. It's probably Emil. That was my only thought as I unleashed a magic powerful enough to destroy not only the Shade but everyone else as well. All of them. So many innocent lives. I wish they wouldn't have to like do all these long reedy bits though for the new stuff. Make a cutscene. Destroy, eviscerate, crush, kill. These are the dark impulses that overwrite all other thoughts. As a being that was created to be a magical weapon, these are my instincts. Or maybe it's better to call them our instincts. Wait, has Emil got some shadiness in him as well? Oh no, is it going to be another long... No? Yes. Oh. A klaxon sounds from deep within the bowels of the laboratory. Bowels! Thick metal shutters drop down, sealing off the room with a series of dull metal thuds. Abort the experiment. Number 6 is out of control. Everyone get out of here now. Get out of here. Oh, sex is going on. The researcher's words are abruptly cut off as a massive hand materializes out of the gloom and lifts him high into the air. The researcher begins to scream. He screams and screams, the sound echoing off the walls of the laboratory until the hand squeezes down, coating the room in a deep crimson hue. Crimson line! Something line! The rest of his colleagues stand in silence, mouths open, unable to process what they have just seen. Then a female scientist takes a step back and lets fly with a heartbreaking wail. How did you... a heartbreaking wail? Is that a whale that broke up with his husband or wife? But this is a terrible mistake, for the sound of her cry suddenly brings forth the monster in all of its terrible glory. Its body is a bloated corpse, its head a grinning skull. And it is massive, many times the size of a human. The head lolls from side to side as it tromps around the room on all fours, bringing to mind the wild manoeuvrings of some wretched starving beast, blood-starved beast. This creature, this thing, is experimental weapon number 6, also known as Halua. It's a Hawaii person. No, no, please stop. Oh God, save me, save me. I don't want to die. One by one, the maddened cries of the researchers are silenced. Good, make them sharp. One by one, wait, I just read that. If number 6 understands their petitions, it pays them no heed, instead continuing its rampage of destruction and slaughter with a focus that borders on obsession. After an eternity, the screaming stops. The alarms fall silent, and only then does the creature make a sound, howling out with an unfathomable roar that echoes up and down the empty halls of the blood-soaked laboratory. It's a sound that curses those who had dared bring such evil into the world, and yet one that also seems to be pleading for help. Oh, I was hoping that was it for this one. This better not be as long as the Kaine one at the start of this route thing. Two sets of footsteps echo in an otherwise silent corridor in the first level of the laboratory. One set belongs to a young boy, his eyes blindfolded and has his hands restrained. The other belongs to a severe man in a long white coat. The man drags the boy along by means of a long chain attached to a set of shackles on his wrists. Oh, kinky. It's just like me dragging a kobold. Not really, I wouldn't drag them. Treat them kindly, gently the kobold. Rubble is scattered here and there across the floor of the corridor, making the journey an exceedingly difficult one for a boy who cannot see. He doesn't need to see, he's being dragged. Oh, excuse me, could you please walk a bit slower, sir? I'm not used to being blindfolded and... Rather than stopping, the man only increases his pace, causing the boy to stumble in an attempt to keep up. This last humiliation proves too much and the boy finds himself unable to arrest his fall. How can you arrest a fall? Why would you anyway? A fall isn't illegal. Without the ability to brace himself, he topples on the floor, smashing his head on a pile of debris and causing a trickle of blood to worm its way down his pale, frightened face. Agonized by the pain, the boy inadvertently opens his eyes, causing the falling drops of blood to emit a strange crackling sound before being transformed into tiny white rocks. How can you... I thought you could only turn living things into petrification. Blood isn't alive.
Son, you've got to wait a fall. They'll tell you where to go, but they won't know.
Another reference that I don't bloody know. It's probably Sonic music though. Thanks, Zack. Close your damn eyes, roars the man. Yes, sir, stammers the boy as he slams his lids shut. He hadn't realised the blindfold had slipped off during the fall, but now he keeps his eyes squeezed shut so tightly that sparkles appear against the black of his vision. That does happen, so don't close your eyes that tightly. Probably going to damage your eyes. The boy is Emil, also known as Number 7. He is a magical weapon whose eyes are capable of turning into stone anything that falls under their gaze. Why did only the blood turn to stone then? Why not the whole world that he could see at the time? Don't look at me, barks the man. Never look at me. Sorry sir, I'm looking at the ground now. No you're not, you're looking at the insides of your eyelids. So if you just hand me the bly... Instead of waiting for him to finish, the man extends one foot and presses Emil's face to the floor with a heavy black boot. Sir, stop, you're hurting me. Told you to keep your eyes and your mouth shut, do it! Did you tell him to keep his mouth shut? Don't think so. The man knows this boy. This weapon could wipe him out with a single glance, and yet subduing him in this way gives him a sense of relief. MGS3 credits? Oh. I don't remember that from that. I only remember Snake Eater music. Vigio Dame. After making certain the boy is sufficiently cowed, the man leans down, retrieves the blindfold and knots it tightly around the boy's quivering head. Right then, on your feet, let's move. Emil staggers to his feet, trying to ignore the red liquid oozing down his face. The blood doesn't matter. The pain doesn't matter. All that matters is finishing the job they had set out for him to do. Why isn't he turning the blindfold to stone? The second level of the laboratory is in even worse shape than the first. The environs are littered with rubble and rock, making the thought of a decent foothold laughable. When the man's eyes linger on a section of rubble stained in deep red, he has a sudden image of warm, gooey brownies, slathered in a strawberry sauce. His stomach lurches at the thought, but when he attempts to avert his eyes, they land on the remains of a human being rendered into what could only be described as paste. Yum! No. The man blinks, his mind goes strangely blank before attempting to I'm trying to read too fast and I'm stumbling over myself. His mind goes strangely blank before attempting to determine exactly how many humans had to be sacrificed to create the scattered piles of flesh around him. See, why can't they do a cutscene of this? This sounds lovely to see. After a moment, his thoughts simply cease altogether, as if his mind realizes that trying to put such a thing into form is folly. You can go the rest of the way on your own, says the man in a voice much weaker than he wishes it to be. I mean, what does it matter? You're not even human, you're a monster. Leave him alone. With this, the man spins around and dashes— oh, he dashed! Dashes back down the hall. The helpless Emil simply listens as the footsteps of his erstwhile captor— erstwhile— fade into the distance. Good job that word is too long for Wordle. I'd never guessed that one. Emil finds himself alone in a room with the stench of death and blood. For a moment he considers opening his eyes, but the thought of the horrors that await him quickly squash this plan. Bleg, as TTS Lady would say it. Instead, he stands still and listens intently. Eventually, a far-off sound reaches his ears. That's the howl I heard before. Emil resumes walking, using the sound of the distant voice to guide him. Almost as if it was calling him home. By the time Emil reaches the 3rd level, he is moving on memory as much as sound. His hands and face are covered in fresh wounds and from numerous falls. Yeah, definitely kobold. Not wounded though, they're sturdy. They have to be for all their clumsiness. But every time he thinks about giving up, his mind returns to his sister. Number 6, wasn't she? I think we fought her as a boss or something. We studied together, we ate cookies together, we cried together, we laughed together, and sometimes I was the only one who got yelled at. Oh, sexism. Opposite version. Only the boy gets abused. That's why I was never lonely. Our being together allowed me to stay strong. For Emil, his sister was all he had to live for. So holding that feeling close to his chest, he pressed on, one slow step after the other. 2k followers on Twitch. I don't think I ever remember seeing over 1,000 or anything. Something like 500 or something last I checked. I wonder how many have followed since I turned off the follow alerts. Finally, Emil finds himself drawing close to a certain experimental chamber in the deepest part of the laboratory. Didi, get out of my laboratory! Yeah, right, that wasn't supposed to be a good impression. Maybe, I don't know. I only remember ever seeing, like, in the hundreds. The howl is very close now, and as he touches the switch that controls the door, he thinks about his mission. Number 6 is the ultimate weapon. What I thought you were. Number 7. She is his sister. And he must turn her to stone. The door slowly opens, revealing the massive interior of the experimentation chamber. After a few steps, Emil removes his blindfold and slowly opens his eyes. His sister lurks before him, but she looks nothing like the girl he once knew. Instead, he sees a savage beast crawling on all fours through the shredded remains of researchers. As the thing that had been his sister stops and tilts its head in Emil's direction, he focuses his gaze on it. A series of soft crunching sounds emerge from the creature as his magic does its terrible work. First the fingers, then the hands, arms, legs, head. What little colour the beast once possessed fades into a dull ashen grey. Ashen one. And yet somehow it summons what strength remains and pulls itself toward Emil, one slow lumbering effort at a time. It's too powerful. Wailing, the massive monstrosity closes in. Is she worried about me? Or is she coming to kill me? Emil feels prepared to accept either outcome. After all, this was his older sister, the person he loved more than anyone else in the world. Hello, The moment Emil speaks, number 6 comes to a sudden halt. Silence descends on the chamber as the siblings stare at each other. I'm sorry, Halua, but everyone says you're too powerful. They say it's too dangerous unless I seal you away. I'm so sorry. As Emil watches her body begin to turn to stone once more, number 6 simply waits in utter perfect silence. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry! In caps lock. Ah! Staring at a black screen with text for so long and then suddenly assaulted. Oh great, why is it white now? Turn dark mode back on. The moment number 6's petrification is complete, her memories flood into Emil's mind. Emil's theme. The theme of having a meal. The two of them huddling together in the cold, all alone in the world with no one to protect them. All she wanted was to save her little brother, and yet it was that little brother who, in a sense, saved her. The moment the petrification is complete, Emil sinks to his knees. A frozen sister and a little brother racked with sin. Alone in this cold cage, the two of them weep a single silent voice. Oh, dark mode is back. Good. Oh! I thought it was over. What's the point of the random white bit? Old account has been name freed. Oh, what, just Zackass? But then you'd have to start over. Actually, I guess you can change your nickname, can't you? Just not your channel name. I don't know how it works. I don't remember. It was our combined... Oh yeah, that. How is it taken already? Who would have that name? It was our combined power that destroyed the Aerie. Whole existences, entire lives, even their memories. We took it all. How do you know their memories were taken? What if they're in heaven, and they still have their memories? They might even have their memories to do heavenly milk squirtage. We took it all, we took everything. My sweet gentle sister turned into a monster, and the same thing will happen to me now that I have her power. If my instincts as a weapon win out and destroy me in the process, if that power ends up hurting someone I love, we're back. For now. Oh. Poor Emil. What a shitty past everyone has. Why has everyone suffered so much?
I killed innocent people. I killed them all.
Bravo, Yoko Taro.
But you saved us.
You're making everyone suffer.
If it wasn't for you,
Ah,
I'd be dead.
you can pet Emil. Oh, right. I feel like I remember you mentioning that now, actually. Some fucking reason. Well, I don't know if I'd call it a masterpiece. Yeah, it is.
Don't look back.
We have to look back because we're going to go that way, unless you want us to walk backwards. Pretty sure I said that last time or something like that. Oh. Oh, blah, blah, blah.
We had best be off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah, I've looked at it before. Go away now. Guess I can get the one from the junk heap now. Probably, I think it's done. Oh yeah, and then the three-headed Cerberus thing was from the wolf, wasn't it? I don't remember if I asked
Let's see
earlier.
if the junk heap kids sent.
Are the ending 2 and 3 like significantly different at all, or is it sort of like this, where it's mostly the same but just with some extra little bits? Because honestly I don't know if I want to stream those. Like, I am still enjoying this, but I don't want to do all that reading. And I don't know if I really want to stream like all of the same content 2 more times. Another hydration, I just had one. No, I didn't. It was before the talking. Tasty. Wasn't tasty, it tastes like plastic. I think that's all the weird smellers that I've talked about in the water bottles. I don't think it's because there's any kind of mouldiness, I think it's just the smell of plastic. And some slight plastic flavour in the water because it's from a plastic bottle. It tastes much better fresh from a glass. We've got a meal music this whole time. Dancing Lizzo. Dancing lesbian. Redeem pizza, yeah, that would be nice. You redeem that and Twitch delivers a fresh pizza right to your door. It just might take a week to get there. No, even if you're on the complete opposite side of the world, it wouldn't take a week to fly there. Totty. Plastic milk? I'm not hydrating with milk. I wonder if... does milk even have water in it? I wonder if it counts towards your daily water requirement. Amazon owns it, oh yeah. Amazon pizza places. Tiny Tim prank call. Isn't Tiny Tim the things that bother you never bother me person? Blood? What? Does that mean breast milk is blood as well? Blood is red.
No sense in you waiting around. I'll send you a letter once it's ready.
That would
be great. By the... what can I help you with?
Fine, just upgrade Moonrise. Who cares anymore? And again. And that.
Come back.
Come back never. Did they even... I guess they probably didn't accept the order of the food. Wait, what? What's the, oh, that's the ferry down there. Wait. Would that be speedrun? No, you can't jump down there for whatever reason. I was going to jump down and use the ferry to get home quicker. I don't know why plunging attack doesn't work. As much as I love this music, I think it's lost its effect of making this more manageable now. I may have just about reached my limit of running across the world. as replaying a game. Look at this train I've got behind me. It's not as big as I thought. Not as big as it looked on the minimap. Replaying a game immediately after is just kind of, alright, I just want it to be over. It's unnecessary. What if you could do that? What if this game had geomod? You plunging attack the ground and it smashes. And it opens up a hidden dungeon.
You have a letter, it would seem.
It would seem that. Oh cool, a letter saying that the weapon's ready, so I can go get it now, even though I was just there, and it wasn't ready. Why couldn't you just send the weapon in the mail? Guess they can't deliver parcels in this world. Yeah, it was alright the first time, and I do mean it was alright. It wasn't great, it was like a 4 out of 10. No! It was like an 8 I think I said. But I kinda don't really want to replay it immediately. Which is what I'm currently doing, just for some new scenes. And unfortunately a lot of those new scenes are me reading, which I don't want to do. That's probably the only reason. It's not so much that I'm not wanting to replay it, it's just that I'm dreading more of those large chunks of reading showing up again. Because I really can't be arsed, even though I am interested, but I just don't want to read for long stretches like that. I'm gonna need Reptiloid on call with me so he can audiobook it for me. Ugh. I think this game's been spaced out enough already, really. I started this back in September. And I only stream it like once a month. Although it has been twice this month, maybe 3, I don't remember. I don't know, maybe I'll just do endings 3 and 4 in my own time or something, while watching stuff.
Hey there. Your weapon is ready to go.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks.
Iron Willy, I already had it.
You know, with a weapon like that,
You were going to...
I need to ask
Yeah, he
you
was
for a
going to
favor.
say until you talked.
Oh, yeah?
I want you to avenge my brother.
That is a rather ponderous favor.
It's my mission. It's the whole reason I've been creating these weapons for the past 4 years. I don't care about money. I only care about making a weapon strong and...
No, it's the same.
And we're...
Yeah. I was considering doing half this and half Metroid 2, but I don't think I'm in quite the mood for another game today. Does he want me to go back in? In fact, I might actually make this a short stream because I am getting hungry. Hungrier than I expected. And I need to go bathroom, and it's not uncommon for me to just BRB to go to the bathroom, obviously, but since I am losing steam and hungry and everything, I might as well. But maybe next time I stream this I'll do it in like 2 bits, because I imagine I can probably finish this next time I stream it. Finish Route B, or whatever the hell you call it. And then maybe I can switch over to whatever else.